Hi, I'm Michelle Weegan. I am the Chief Transformation Officer at Honeywell here in Kansas City. And I also work a lot with entrepreneurs. And the first time I met Anna Haney, I was really impressed with what she's doing with Noviqu, so much so that I've had her out at Honeywell already twice. So her company's solving a big problem that I think that faces the industry. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Anna Haney to the stage.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. How many of you remember that sound? Do you remember spending minutes to wait for an internet connection? To spend minutes more waiting for the page you want to load? That wasn't that long ago. And the amount that technology has advanced in the last 2 decades is astronomical. So why don't all industries advance at the same rate? Take manufacturing, for example. Over 100 years ago, Henry Ford revolutionized the industry with the first moving assembly line for mass production of automobiles. His innovation cut the amount of time it took to manufacture a single car from over 12 hours to under 3. And during this time, workers relied on paper manuals for tracking work instructions, issues with equipment, and noting quality on the line. And somewhere along the way, somebody came up with the brilliant idea to keep all organizational knowledge in a 3-ring binder. I'm Anna Haney, technical co-founder and CEO of Noviqu. And when I found that this was still the norm today, it took me completely by surprise. Advanced manufacturers with automated assembly lines and robotics still have 3-ring binders with the day's processes and logs in them. If technology can advance to the point where a 10-second internet connection delay is a major annoyance, why is manufacturing still using processes that predate dial-up internet? Noviqu is changing that. We're changing the way information is kept, accessed, and utilized on the manufacturing floor. Instead of searching for the right binder, employees can simply walk up to any machine, scan a QR code, and get the information they need. They can quickly request maintenance or perform a quality assurance checklist, keeping them compliant with all regulations while on the floor. With information in one place, it's perfect for employees to get all the resources they need. They can hone their knowledge, stay up to date with management's expectations of them, or gain insight into what they need for workplace advancement. And by tracking all this information digitally, management has a wealth of information that they simply don't get from current siloed solutions. Managers can see where their skills gaps are in their workforce and decrease the amount of time and energy spent onboarding new employees. Maintenance managers can see every open work order, assign tasks to their team, and level load their calendar without ever leaving the comfort of their chair. Noviqu is built on the idea that knowledge, processes, and information should be transparent across every layer of an organization. And unlike our competition, by digitizing safety, training, quality, and maintenance into one cohesive platform, we're able to give our customers a clearer picture of what's actually happening on their floor. It's time we brought manufacturing into this century. With high employee turnover and the largest capital expenditures of any industry in the United States, it's ready for this kind of innovation. There are over 250,000 manufacturing facilities, and of those, 188,000 are still using manual data collection processes today. We are currently targeting medium to large facilities that need a digital system of record. And that's what we've been providing for our customers for the last year. After successful paid pilot programs with manufacturers including Unilever, we've signed additional manufacturers like Everlast, the boxing company, and all of our customers are on 3-year signed contracts. Yeah. We've increased our revenue by 25% since joining Techstars and are projected to quadruple that by Q2 of next year. You guys are a clap-happy crowd. I love it. See, and now I lost my place. That's cool. So, we know that manufacturing isn't the only industry that is still using paper processes today. The quick-serve restaurant market is a $200 billion market that has higher employee turnover than manufacturing, large capital expenditures, and you guessed it, paper binders still in place today. We are thrilled to announce that during program we signed our first food franchise customer, Taco Tico, with 6 locations. It's obvious to us how large of a gap there is between the technological advancements of today and the way we track information across so many industries. It's time that we took tribal and paper knowledge out of the equation. Let's get rid of pre-dial-up era processes and help manufacturers, food franchises, and the world digitize their workplace. You guys ready to level up?